You're listening to Good Morning Gwinnett, a division of ABK Media Group, hosted by Audrey Bell Kearney, sharing stories about people and places around beautiful Gwinnett County every day at 9 a.m. Southern living at its best.
Good morning. Welcome to another edition of Good Morning Gwinnett. I am your host, Audrey Bell Kearney. So happy to be here with you this morning. It's a beautiful day in Gwinnett. Happy to just be able to wake up this morning, come to you live here in Gwinnett. Hope you're having a wonderful day. Hope you had a great day yesterday if you didn't have to work and you were home with the children and the family just hanging out because of President's Day. But hey, back to a regular day today, and so I'm glad to be here with you. Going to start off with my People Helping People segment of the morning. This is the way I talk about the nonprofits that's doing great things in our community. I'm always happy to shout these people out because they are doing some great work and they need our help in helping them share their message and making donations and volunteering, because without them, a lot of things won't get done. But because they have a passion for helping people, as I do as well, and a lot of you too, they take on this work that's really pretty tough sometimes because, is how we're going to fund it, how we're going to get it done, how we're going to make it happen, how we're going to get the word out about what we're doing. So I'm always happy to be able to provide this segment of the show where I talk about people helping people. And today my People Helping People segment goes out to Earth's Angel. Earth Angel is a nonprofit here in Gwinnett, and what they're doing is they're focusing on eradicating maternal and infant mortality, one mother and one baby at a time. There's so many babies that are lost around the world because of poor medical help. And so what they do is they make donations of medical supplies to countries around the world. Even right here in the United States, the mortality rate is pretty dire. It's like 7 out of every 1,000 babies born die at birth or before birth because of different things, birth defects and low birth weights and preterm labor and things like that. And a lot of that stuff can be avoided with the proper medical attention, the proper supplies. A lot of the countries around the world, they just don't have the option to have the necessary medical help they need and the nutrition that the mothers need while they're carrying the babies. My daughter recently had a baby. The baby actually turns 1 month old tomorrow. But I got to tell you that the type of medical help she received was just like, it was great. And I hadn't seen that before because when I had her, we talking 28 years ago, it was just like, hey, listen, you're pregnant, you take your neonatal vitamins, you go to your checkup. That was pretty much it. And that was cool because it worked out fine. But there's so many resources today in the United States, especially, that help mothers who are carrying their baby. But you got to have the proper insurance. You got to know about these resources. And for those people who don't have proper insurance, a lot of time, that's where the problem comes in for the mother and the baby, because they don't have the proper insurance to get the treatment that they need during pregnancy, which sometimes result in preterm labor and low birth rate. So Earth Angels, they are here to help eradicate that. The young lady who started the organization, she was born in Ghana, but she lives here in the United States. She became a citizen when she was 15 years old, and she just knew that she wanted to do something to give back because she had come from a place and she understood, the problems that her country faced, and she decided to come to our country to make a better life, not just for herself, but for mothers and babies around the world. So if you want to go out and help Earth Angels continue their mission, they are looking for donations. They're looking for volunteers. They're looking for people to help them get the word out about what they do. You can also get involved by going to their website, earthsangels.org, earthsangel.org. Their telephone number is 678-508-9229, and their email address is earthsangels@live.com. And here's a word from the founder. A thought which was once just a dream to help and make a difference, I dreamed that if I could help just one mother and one baby, it would be worth it. Earth Angels is in its 7th year. As of September 2018, hundreds of women and children helped, fed, given shelter, medical supplies, and more. I'm thankful every day that I stopped thinking and decided to stand up and do something. One mother and a baby at a time. And she thanks all of her donors and supporters. They couldn't have done it without their help and good work. And you can donate. So make sure you find out more about how to do that. Her name is Anan Waite, and she is the founder and director of Earth Angels. Again, that number is 678-508-9229. The email is earthangel@live.com, and their web address is earthangels.org. Check them out, support them, help them get the word out, volunteer. They need your help. What's going on around the county? Well, District 2 Commissioner, they're looking for applicants for board appointments. If you want to get more involved in the community and find out more about, how you can help, they're still looking for dedicated residents who want to serve as a county board, on the county board. They have some positions they're looking to fill it. They have positions in community outreach, the merit board, and the zoning board of appeals. Now, I know I'm on some forums now, and there are a lot of people who don't like a lot of stuff or have an opinion about, projects that are coming up here in Gwinnett County. Here's the opportunity for you to make your voice really be heard, to serve on a board. Don't just get on a forum board and shout out. Get on the board where decisions are made, and so you'll know exactly why or why not these projects benefit what they're trying to do here in Gwinnett. So here's especially the zoning board. And I read some of those boards, and people are sometimes really outraged, and some people are really excited. But for the most part, you get a lot of people who are outraged about different things. You want your voice to be heard. You want your opinion to be heard. Join a board. They have some boards positions available, and this is your opportunity to get on out there and make your voice really be heard. Not just sitting on, in your house on the computer and screaming out on next door neighbor next door about what's going on. Get out there and talk to the people, and because what will probably happen is once you serve on these boards, you will understand the real mission behind a lot of the projects that are being developed. And so it's not just third party, it's not just, they're building something I don't like. You understand what it really means. But this is the opportunity for you to do that. So if you want to, serve as a board, on a board with the position there, Community Outreach Advisory Board has openings. The Merit Board has openings. The Zoning Board of Appeals has openings. And you can find out more information by going to GwinnettCounty.com. And this is for District 2. GwinnettCounty.com /D2 application. That's where you can go to apply and get, find out more information about what's going on and how you can be of help, especially if you are a dedicated resident here in the county. Now, here's the other thing, too. Ben Koo is going to have a town hall meeting tonight. If you want to really just find out what the board means, what the positions are for, I hope he's going to have an upcoming meeting tonight. Today is February 19th. Yes, it is. 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. at Lucky Shoals Park, located at 4651 Britt Road in Norcross. Come out, talk to him. Brenda Lopez is going to be there. He's hosting Representative Brenda Lopez. Get your questions answered. Go out there and find out more about what they're doing. District 2 office hours, if you want to check them out. He's going to be doing some stuff tomorrow at 2:30 at Starbucks at 5485 Jimmy Carter Boulevard in Norcross. March the 4th, they have another town hall meeting, 5:30 p.m. at City Hall, 65 Lawrenceville Street, Northwest Norcross. March the 14th, 4 p.m., GJAC second floor, conference room, 75 Langley Drive. That's the county administration building here in Lawrenceville. March 25th at 6 p.m., Peachtree Corners City Hall, 310 Technology Parkway, Peachtree Corners. Check that out. Listen, you want to know about what's going on in your district, in your county. You got to go out there and get the information. I'll do my best to bring, what I can, but there's so much information out there. I can never get through it in a week because it's something constantly happening here in the county and in the surrounding towns. So it's just a lot of stuff going on. So if you want to really get involved, I would suggest you do the Gwinnett Citizen 101, which I'll be doing prayerfully if my application is accepted, because I really want to know more about what's happening in the county and how I can get involved to make the county continuously be a great place to live. I love it here. I talk about it all the time. But I want to do my part as well. And I do that through the show, but I also want to be a little bit more hands-on. So going through the Gwinnett County Citizen 101 program, hopefully I'll get more information about what to do behind the scenes and, how I can help out even more. All right, moving right along. The city of Grayson is getting a new brownstone. Let me tell you something. In New York, brownstones are big. And I remember I had two friends they lived in New Jersey, but they had brownstones in New York, each one of them. And I remember we used to get together and have investment meetings, and one of the things they told me, they each had a brownstone that was worth $2.something million in New York. So I don't know what the value of the brownstone will be here after some years of being built, but I do know in New York, and one was in Harlem, I think, and I think one was in Brooklyn. But they were worth a lot of money, and when they bought them when they were just really cheap, and nobody wanted to live in those areas anymore. The areas had pretty much had gone down, and was like, dilapidated. They got them, they fixed them up, and when they sold them, they made a handsome penny. I said all that to say that they're building some new brownstones. Grayson approved the project to build these new brownstones in Grayson, and for me, I think that's pretty cool. So, at Monday night's city council meeting, Zach Kittle of Kittle Homes presented his plan for the railroad development project to build 21 brownstones on 2.3 acres right on French Street. And so those homes are going to be pretty nice too. So it's three-story units, 3,000 square feet of space. That is a lot of square feet. And so if you don't know what a brownstone is, most of the ones are 3 stories, and they're pretty cool, actually. They're 3 stories. This one is going to be 3 stories. Each one is going to be 3 stories. Going to have 3,000 square feet of space, 4 bedrooms, 3.5 bathrooms, and 2-car garages. It's going to have elevators, and it's going to have retention ponds. Now, listen, that is a retention pond. That sounds like a beautiful, beautiful building. And it's only going to be 21 units, so you better get your bids in early, because something tells me, especially people from New York and Jersey, and we know the value of a brownstone, that they're going to go really quick. And this is a buyer's market, a seller's market right now, so I don't think that they're going to last long at all. And so right there at the railroad, right there at the railroad part on Grayson Highway, if you drive by, you'll see construction already going up for some things right there. The prices range from $350,000 to $390,000. They're going to begin this summer, and it's going to take a whole year to complete. But I would say, I don't know who you need to talk to, but brownstones back at home, back in Jersey, New York, pretty. It would worth a lot of money later on down the line. And I know that these units won't last long. And I'm not a representative for the project. I just understand what brownstones have done for some people. They sold and came out really well. And so, but these are they sound like they're going to be really nice units. So 3,000 square feet is a lot of space. I'm talking about a lot. And 4 bedrooms, 3.5 bathrooms. That's a lot of space with 2-car garages. So sound pretty cool. So check it out. If you're looking to make a new move, if you're listening to me from around the world, and you're thinking about a place to move in the next year or so, listen, we love Gwinnett. I talk about it every morning. It's beautiful here. If you're coming from New York and you still want the New York feel of living in a brownstone, you might want to head on over to Grayson and see how you can be a part of this new brownstone development that's coming to French Street in a year or so. All right, moving right along. Looking for something to do tonight? $2 Tuesday movie series tonight. Dirty Dancing is the movie. Karate Kid. No, not Dirty Dancing. That was last week. The Karate Kid is playing tonight. The Eagle Theater, 5029 West Broad Street in Sugar Hill. Take the kids out to see the Karate Kids. One of the greatest movies. Everybody loves the Karate Kids. If the kids are home today, you got a showing at 12 p.m. and then you have another showing at 7 p.m. Tonight. $2 movies, $2 Tuesday. It's going to be pretty cool. If you want more information, you can call 770-945-6929 to get more information. Also, the address again is the Eagle Theater at 5029 West Broad Street in Sugar Hill. Got some good things going on out there. All right, the State Troopers and the Hero Unit is getting a new home base on I-85. So listen, I don't know if you know it or not, but they were recently in a lease space. Now they're going to have their own space. The commissioner approved the $5.2 million contract with Carroll Daniel Construction Company to build a Georgia State Patrol post and Hero Unit on the site of the former I-85 rest stop in Suwanee. So they're going to have their own location coming soon, and that's pretty cool because now they don't have to work out of a lease spot. And then that's great. So we want to make sure the streets and the towns and the surrounding towns stay safe, and we want to make sure that our people that support us, the State Patrol and the Hero Unit, they're out there working hard to keep us safe. So we want to make sure that they're safe and they have what they need to continuously do their work. So they're going to have their own home right on I-85, the I-85 rest area. It's a former rest area in Suwanee. So that's kind of cool too. All right, what else I got for you this morning? Man, it's just a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff going on around the town. I'll be at the State of the County tomorrow morning after I get off the show to find out what's going on. Chairman Charlotte Nash is going to be giving the State of the County address, and I'll be bringing that information back to you probably Thursday. Tomorrow I got a show coming up. We're going to be probably about an hour delayed tomorrow, so the show probably won't start at 9 o'clock because I have and it may, but just check and make sure. If you go to the website, goodmorninggwinnett.com, and you see live at 9 o'clock, we're live, but I have a special guest coming on, and I have not solidified, I have not gotten a firm time because there are some time constraints, but worst case scenario, the show will go on at 10 o'clock, but hopefully we'll be on at 9. If not, you'll get us at 10 o'clock, but just check back and see. But I know I have to be out of here no later than 10:30 because I do have to go to the State of the County address tomorrow, so I will be gone by then. They are still having Black History celebrations. If you want to go, there's one tomorrow at 6:30. No, the 21st at 6:30 to 8:30 p.m. Gwinnett Justice Administration Building Center Atrium, located at 75 Langley Drive in Lawrenceville. I went to that the sports history one, integration of sports history, last Friday. My husband and I, it was really, really, really great. I had a great time, met some great people, but just the stories that I heard from Mike Glenn about, one boxer that was there. You got to hear that story, and I'm sure he'll tell it again because he's going to, it's what he does. He had this whole collection of art, sports art there, sports memorabilia art, and it was just cool to learn about stories that you never heard about. And he told it so well because he is an announcer on television, so he told the story really well. And I got a chance to listen to stories from the Harlem Globetrotters and the gentleman who was deaf and he played basketball in college, but he was deaf and he was a star in college, and how he got a chance to, live out part of his dream as playing basketball. He wanted to play in the pros, but he could not because they could not afford to have a sign language expert, sign it to him while he was playing. So they couldn't, even though he's about 6'9", probably was a great player, but because they could not have anybody on board to sign for him while he was playing, he didn't get a chance to play in the NBA, but he did play in college. And that's a proud moment for him. And, it was exciting to hear his story and how he got involved with Mike Glenn. And, just wonderful. Because Mike Glenn could sign. He could sign as well. And so he was able to help this young man, who's now a grown man, just do a lot of great things. So that was really... So if you didn't get a chance to go out last week, you can go out on the 21st, 6:30 to 8:30, 75 Langley Drive in Lawrenceville, and check it out. It was a great showing. All right, listen, that's all I got for you. I'm going to be changing. Listen, I'm constantly changing the format of the show. I like this format. I think I want to do something a little bit more to enhance it. And, you're on this journey with me. This is a journey for me. I have not reached the destination yet, but I am on a journey to make this the best show possible. And I want to thank the Gwinnett Chamber for being nominated for the Impact Regional Business Award. I am truly honored to be a nominee for that award. Thank you so much, Gwinnett Chamber. And they have a lot of, I talk about them all the time. You would think I get paid, but I don't. But I just love all the great things that they do, because as a small business owner, you're always looking for ways to get your business out there, to meet new people, to grow your business. And so, it's always a pleasure to give them a shout out, because they just do a lot of great things, a lot of great events. If you don't know about all the grants, just go to GwinnettChamber.com and you'll just find out about a plethora of events that they have going on around the county, over 300 a year to be exact. And so they're having one Thursday, this early morning networking. You can get up at, if you're an early person, 7:30 Thursday morning. You can go out there and get, take advantage of that networking event. Also, that Friday morning, 9 o'clock, there's another event. They have another event on the 21st over at the Sonesta Hotel in Duluth, where you can come out in the evening time, which is kind of cool because, some people have to work during the mornings and some people only have evenings to come out. So they're doing something at the Sonesta this Thursday. Just a lot of stuff going on. They always have a lot of things going on to help us grow our business. If you want to come out business after hour, that's going to be hosted by Country Financial. Hosted and presented to you by Country Financial, hosted by the Sonesta and Business Radio X. I'm excited to go there and talk to those guys at Business Radio X too. So I'll be there at that one. Come out, hang out with me, meet me. Tell me what you want to hear about. What else I got for you here? There's going to be a ribbon cutting ceremony at the Hennessy Jaguar Rover. Ribbon cutting ceremony. All right, ribbon cutting. That's going to be... when is that going to be? February 22nd, 5 p.m. to 8 p.m. If you want to go out to Hennessy Jaguar Land Rover Gwinnett, that's 3423 Old Norcross Road in Duluth. They're going to be having a ribbon cutting ceremony there. That's kind of cool, too. That means that there's a new business going on, and they want you to come out and support. All right. I think that's all I got for you today. I'll be back tomorrow, God willing, before I head on over to the state of the county and bring you more great information about what's going on around the great county of Gwinnett. And listen, if you have anything that you want me to shout out here on Gwinnett, please do email me, Audrey at goodmorninggwinnett.com. That's Audrey at AUDREY at goodmorninggwinnett.com. Tell me your news, and I'll be happy to shout it out on an episode of Good Morning Gwinnett. If you've missed the episode, please go on over to goodmorninggwinnett.com to listen to past episodes. And if you want to support the show, purchase a I Love Gwinnett t-shirt from the Gwinnett Morning Show store. Listen, that's all I got for you today. I'll be back again tomorrow, God willing. Until next time, make it a great day. Bye, everybody.
You've been listening to Good Morning Gwinnett. Make sure to tune in daily at 9 a.m. Eastern Time to find out what's happening around Gwinnett. If you miss an episode, go to www.goodmorninggwinnett.com to catch up. If you like this episode, go ahead and subscribe to the show now and share it with your friends.